illusion of my goddess. She shared her power and her bed. Ambition unparalleled burned deep in my head. I sought to meet her on equal stand, impress her with my aspirations, vast and grand. I absconded with an orb of esoteric power, but now it threatens to consume me hour by hour. My goddess turned from me, her grace now turned to scorn. No longer her chosen, I wander broken and torn. The orb within my breast demands its daily toll. A chain I've forged myself, it binds both mind and soul. Then a final insult descended from the sky, abducted me, placed a worm into my eye. It twists deep within, threatens to consume. The Wizard of Waterdeep reduced to a humble doom. If I had heeded wisdom instead of pride, I wouldn't have an orb and a worm inside. Aspirations high, I stood beside a god, her light upon me, her grandeur unflawed. But I rolled the dice and got a critical miss. Now I'm bound to the orb and metamorphosis. Aspirations high, I stood beside a god, her light upon me, her grandeur unflawed. But I took a risk and rolled a critical miss. Now I'm bound to the orb and metamorphosis. My goddess sent her envoy with a command severe. Use the orb's power to end the blight we fear, to end the plague. I must destroy its heart, slay the enemy and blow myself apart. A simple task from her point of view. My sacrifice will balance the scales anew. I might reclaim her favor, dispel my disgrace. My life offered up for her eternal grace. If I explode the orb and give my life away, I might earn her grace and end the blight today. Promises high commanded by a god, her light upon me, her grandeur unflawed. I can roll the dice and seize a critical chance, detonate the orb and ascend to her expanse. Promises high commanded by a god, her light upon me, her grandeur unflawed. transcendent might. I can stand with my goddess in equal light. I can merge its force with the orb in my chest. I can ascend to the heavens if I pass this test. If I relinquish the crown, I regain her esteem. If I forsake my scheme, I surrender my dream. If I fulfill my ambition, I'll rise as her peer. If I become a god, my burdens disappear. Ambition's high, I can become a god. The crown's light upon me, its grandeur unflawed. I can cast the dice and seize a critical role. Merge the crown with the orb, ascend my soul. Ambition's high, I can become a god. The crown's light upon me, its grandeur unflawed. I can take the risk and seize a critical role. Consume the crown and the orb, ascend my soul. Ascend my soul. The crown lies before me, the choice is mine alone. Shall I yield to grace or